I don't know what happened. Oh, I'm back. I don't know what happened. Why is this part on my hair? I don't know what happened. You froze my live. How you freeze my live stream? The hell you doing? Anyway, but let me try this color on. Jay talking about stop using Dollar Tree makeup. You gonna break out and all that. He don't know nothing. Soon as I said Happy Father's Day to him, my damn live stream cut off. If he just leave me alone, um, mm, yeah, that's what Jay comes in and disrupt, and look what happened. My whole live stream crashed because of him, and trying to put him first. Talking about, oh, you keep talking about yourself. You ain't said nothing to me about Happy Father's Day. Mm. I try my best. Ooh, these colors are gonna be so cute on me. Ooh. Ooh. And look at the colors. Look how nice they are. So I'm gonna be wearing that while Jay talking crazy to me. Um, but yeah. What was I talking about? For my live stream got cut off. Um, Make sure everybody answer the poll question. The poll question is up and ready to be answered. It's ready to be answered. And I was serious about everybody having a happy Father's Day. You know what I mean? You look good in purple. What purple? Where you see purple? Um, Happy Father's Day to all the daddies that want to be daddies. And shame on the rest of y'all who don't want to be no daddy. Shame on y'all. Shame on y'all. Hey, Cookie, how you doing? It's a happy Father's Day to everybody in the world or whatever. I don't is America. I think America only one to celebrate Father's Day. Oh, Cookie, I went to Ohio. I stayed at an Airbnb. I went to Papa Do's restaurant. Now, the first day I was at Papa Do's, the drinks, trash. Horrible. Tasted like I was sipping on grass and motor oil. I didn't know what was going on. We had to send all them drinks back. So, the crazy part is we ended up at Papa Do's again the next day. For some reason, I didn't eat anything. We went there again, okay, the next day. And the next day, I had a drink. I trusted them the next day. And the drink, the cherry Coke, it was good. You know what I mean? The day before, we had a liquor drink. It was horrible. And the soda was horrible. The water was horrible. I didn't know what was going on. We said, something wrong with y'all system back there. Because this tastes horrible. So, I had Papa Do's while I was there. I went to the Hard Rock Casino. I went to the casino. Let me tell you something. As a first timer, a first time casino participant, let me tell y'all, I don't know why some of y'all be in them casinos hours and hours sitting at the same table. Hey, Carlos. People were sitting at them tables and those slot machines waiting to get their money back. My cousin was there and she withdrew some money, right, to play the slots, right? I was a first timer, so they gave me a $25 credit, you know what I mean, to play. Man, I played the machines, and every time I won, I took the voucher, and kept it. Every time I won, I took that voucher and kept it. And when I walked out of that casino, I had $130. I had 130. I said, "Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about." Now y'all won't see me at that casino again. I got my 130. I'm gone. Okay. My cousin said, "I took money out and lost money. You ain't put no money in, and you got money. What the hell?" I said, "Well, I be listening to my wealth meditation uh videos on YouTube, so um." You only want one gift. I'm not gonna say it. You one gift? What kind of gift? Yeah, it was fun. Went to Jungle Gyms, the Jungle Gym place. Um, it's sad to say, but Jungle Gyms used to have a reputation of having the cleanest bathrooms ever. Not anymore. I don't know what happened. I don't know who dropped the ball on the Jungle Gym bathrooms. Not a good look. Not a good look. It was terrible in there. Okay, the store itself was still the same. With all the interesting stuff that they got in the store. That was all nice, but everything else was trash. Let me tell you, when I got in the casino, the man let my cousin go through. But when I came through, he stopped me. He said, you come here. You come here and show me your ID. I said, damn, well, how old does this man think I am? How old does he think I am? And he looked at me. He looked at my ID. He looked at me. He said, okay. I don't know. I don't know. He thought I was too young to be there or something. It was crazy. I'm like, what the hell? How she get through? And I didn't get through like she did. It was weird. But when I got my glasses on, I do look like a younger person, especially in person. I do like a younger person, which is so weird. Would you get 5 STDs for a free house? No, I wouldn't. I'm asking y'all. Not old enough to drink. But I was in there. Playing the slots and stuff like that. I was winning. Then I walked up out of there. They were playing all that music, smoking in there. Yeah, I won. I won $130. And I left. My cousin said, "You want to still play some more?" I said, "Hell no. I mean, once you win, it's time to go home." Hey, Heather, how you doing? Once you win your money, it's time to go home. You don't sit there and keep playing and playing and playing and playing and playing and playing. Now, I ain't doing that. So I won my little money, and I got out of there. Now, the funny thing, I am this evening. So I want to give a shout out to my high energy. Give a shout out to the eggs I ate this morning. I ate 4 eggs, 4 large eggs with cottage cheese, jalapenos, and cherry tomatoes. They really get you going. And I had some multivitamin. I had about 2 liquid shots of multivitamins and stuff like that. So I'm on one. And I'm drinking my tea too. Because the ladies we went with to Ohio, they drink tea, hot tea or hot water before every meal. And they drink a lot of hot water while they was eating. Or hot tea. I thought that was interesting. They were drinking hot water the whole time. But yeah, that's what I did. That's why I got some energy in me. You know what I mean? You had some vegan burgers for breakfast. Mm. Is it black bean burger? I know how to make that. If you want me to show you how to make a black bean burger on my channel, or how to make spaghetti sauce with meat spaghetti sauce without meat, let me know. I will make that. I will make that. I will show you how to make vegan spaghetti meat sauce, and it's good. It's very good. I can show you how to do that on my channel. I got so many requests for meat stuff. No beef burgers, no meat. I know how to make that. You know, I was vegan once upon a time. I was vegan, you know what I mean? Not all the way vegan, but I had a temporary vegan lifestyle. Now, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. My sister made some yogurt. I hope y'all been watching all the yogurt videos and all that kind of stuff. I know you love it immediately. Yeah, I'm a vegan since you a vegan since the 90s. Wow, that's amazing. You still around too. That's amazing. That's amazing. You need Gambling Anonymous. What do you mean I need Gambling Anonymous? I'm not no roller like that. I don't be doing that. I don't be going gambling. That was my first time and my last time. You over 100. How the hell you know how you over 100? How the hell you know how to use this live stream? But I ain't no gambler. The people that's in that casino need some counseling. You sitting at that machine for hours, that money ain't coming back. Hey Clouds, how you doing? That money ain't coming back sitting at that casino machine. You know what? They need a therapist at the casino. Can be wonderful decision for both your personal well-being and welfare of the animal. Call you Abby. I know that's right, Abby. We a vegan lifestyle. I don't. A vegan lifestyle is great. I just I just can't do it long term. You know what I mean? I can do it temporarily. I can't do it long term. You can save me. Save me from what? What the hell I do? What you saving me for? What you saving me from? Thank you, Abby. What you saving me for? I'm all right. I don't have no addiction. I mean, not with gambling. Yeah, I ain't got no gambling addiction. I know where my money needs to really be at, and it ain't at the casino. That is true. You can achieve whatever you set your mind to, you can do it. You know what I mean? You can do it. You know. And there's nothing wrong with being a vegan. There's nothing wrong with that. There is not. You could do so many recipes being a vegan. You can practically live without meat. I just choose not to. I like to eat meat. You a vegetarian? Cookie, you a vegetarian? Well, you said I could say. My money, the amount of money that I do have, I can't be spending in the casino. These people are rich. They go to the casino, or they made a mistake and they trying to get some money back. But I can't be playing with my money like that. That's why I didn't put my money in the machines. You stop eating all other meat when you was in third grade. Damn, that's commitment, Cookie. But you can't give up chicken nuggets. Consuming chicken. Well, he said you. They saying you ain't vegetarian because you ate them damn chicken nuggets. What kind of chicken nuggets you eating? Is it McDonald's? Don't eat that. You can make chicken nuggets, Cookie, with tofu. You can make chicken nuggets with tofu. Did you know that? Did you know that you could eat tofu chicken nuggets? You need an African man in your no. I don't need no African man. I ain't got nothing against African people, African men, but I've already did the tango. I've already did several tangos. I went around the world a little bit. I don't need no more action. I've had my thrills. I don't need no more action. I've had my thrills. If you like chicken looking like rock, okay. Yeah, you had to make some alternative chicken nuggets using other ingredients. Now, most commonly people use tofu, or they try to use that Satan meat. It's called seitan or whatever. They try to use that kind of stuff, you know. Or they use mushrooms. I think mushrooms would be. You know what you could do, Cookie? You can do a mushroom tofu combination and then shape it into the shape of a nugget, freeze it, dip it in the batter, and then fry it. I would mix mushrooms with the tofu, blend it up, and then, you know, form it into the little shapes. That's what I would do. Because the mushrooms are gonna give it some weight. You know what I mean? If you just use tofu, it feel like you eating angel food cake or something. You know what I mean? So you don't want just tofu by itself. It don't have enough weight to it to feel like a chicken nugget. That's the problem with just the tofu as the base. You need some weight to it. It's not hard to be a vegetarian. Yeah, don't eat the chicken nuggets. Does it provide you any value? No. You have to ask yourself, do these things provide me value? When you're a vegetarian, you feel lighter, you feel better. You know, if you're a vegetarian, you have to ask yourself, does it provide value? These other little things. Or just become a full-on vegetarian baddie. Now, I like to eat mackerel and sardines and stuff, and I don't want to give that stuff up. I love mackerel. Hey Antonio, how you doing? Is this one funny thing is my the mackerel? Do you want to know a secret? I said, yeah. She said, I'm a vegetarian. That ain't no secret. Now, do you want to know a secret? I'll be so mad. Like, girl, tell me something else. What are you talking about? That ain't no secret. Tell me, tell me something else. Don't tell me about you being no vegetarian. No dairy, no meat, no products from animals. And that's good that you can do that. No meat and all that kind of stuff. But something about meat, I don't know. Something about meat is needed. You can't make the good decisions when you ain't got, high protein. When I eat a whole bunch of eggs and stuff, my mind is clear. My mind's so clear, I'm so focused, and I don't even think about eating. I don't think about eating. Once I eat 4 eggs, a half a cup of cottage cheese and all that stuff, I don't eat for a long period of time. It holds you. When you vegan and vegetarian, that food do not hold you like that, and that's why you be eating all the time. I don't want to be eating all day. Uh, I do not support the oppression of me too. I don't support the oppression of animals either. My friend, why um, she said she a vegetarian, and just said I already knew that, and I just started like, telling us information we already know that you vegetarian. You know what I mean? And I don't support, them torturing the torture of animals and all that kind of stuff. As long as is done in the right way, that's why you gotta choose your meats carefully. You just can't eat any kind of meat from any source. It gotta be, a legit source to get your meats and stuff from. But I think some of the stuff that people deal with, illness wise, is because they're missing out on some type of protein. Right now, there are a lot of people on weight loss drugs. They on weight loss shot. They on the GLP and all this kind of stuff. If I'll give you 1 million to have my baby, you couldn't get a baby out of me if you had $10 million. I don't want no baby. But a lot of people on the weight loss drugs, and what they have been reduced to is a keto diet, because you need protein. You need a lot of protein when you do weight loss surgery, when you do the weight loss shot. You need an extreme amount of protein, or your body is gonna collapse. You're gonna have all kind of damn problems. And I know this because my mama, she went on the weight loss surgery, and the amount of protein she has to consume is off the chain. And I don't think you could ever get that much protein like that. You would have to eat pounds and pounds of vegetables to get the amount of protein that's in a piece of meat. You thinking about going on Zepbound? Cookie, if you go on that weight loss drug, you gonna have to. First of all, it costs a lot. Second of all, you have to pay for that for the rest of your life if you wanted to stay slim. Okay, it's like a subscription to being skinny. Do you want to pay the subscription fee to be skinny? And if you skip a payment, you back to being fat. You know what I mean? Soon as you miss out on a shot, you'll blow back up like a balloon. You know what I mean? It's basically paid subscription weight loss. It doesn't matter. You have to constantly pay for that subscription, and you gotta eat a lot of protein. And you really can't eat no bread or none of that stuff at all. Cookie, go look at some of the videos on I'm acting hostile. What are you talking about? Just because nobody want to have your baby? Cookie, go research some of those videos for GLP where the women are the people taking it. They do a what I eat in a day, and look at what they eating, and come back and tell me what kind of stuff are they eating on them GLP shots. They are basically eating keto diets. That's what they doing. They doing keto diets. They eating just meat and vegetables and berries. That's it. That's it. I think the shot is just, it kind of just it mind control you to stay on track. That's about it. Other than that, you eating a keto diet, and then you're gonna lose weight on the keto diet anyway, because you're not eating carbs. Carbs make you fat. Rice make you fat. Okay? It does. Especially if you don't have no self-control. And a lot of people who are bigger like me, you ain't got that much self-control. And so those things are going to make you blow up like a balloon. bread, carbs, pasta, rice, all that stuff. Even as a vegetarian, you still eating bread, pasta, rice, all that stuff. Consuming other individuals. Sir, who eating people? Why don't you help advocate to get Carmelo Anthony out of jail? Sir, what are you talking about? It's so expensive. My insurance doesn't cut. Right, and you would have to pay for that consistently to lose the weight, Cookie. You can't even afford to miss a shot. You cannot afford to miss a shot at all. You have to stay consistent and you have to be on it. On it. If you start paying your subscription to Spotify, you can always, make a payment, get your Spotify turned back on. But how difficult is it going to be to miss a shot and then have to um deal with the fact that you gained weight in between that time, and then try to lose it again? They yo-yo stuff going back and forth. Who wants to go up and down with the diet with an extreme way of losing weight like that? Ozempic need to sponsor me? No, I don't need Ozempic to sponsor me. You inject once a week only. You know what, Cookie? If you feel like you want to do that, you have to make a choice and do what's best for you. But you also gotta be, think about your finances and if you can afford that drug. And then you have to think about some people. Some people reported that the places they will go to get their weight loss drug will run out of the medication. So you have to think about where you're going to get this medication, or, every time. Will it help lower breath? I think it will, Cookie. I think it helps lower all that stuff. It's just the fact that you have to pay that huge amount all the time. That's 700. You talking about once a week? We talking about $700 to $1,000 shot. Are you on crack or crack? Why would I be on crack? Thank you. I like being the way I am. You would make a good mother. You a comedian. I am a mother, but I don't want to be. I don't want to be a new mama. I seem high. High on what? I'm not high. This is a regular person. I'm a regular, a regular person. Are you talking about the way my voice sound? You talking about the sound of my voice? Is that what you saying? That's a damn lie. I'm not gonna be nobody granny. I ain't gonna be nobody grandma, none of that. Yeah, you talking about my voice. I'm from Indiana. We all talk like this. My eyes, I'm sleepy. I'd rather do it naturally, but for me, I'm struggling with all this. Why don't you do the shot and see how it goes? It doesn't hurt to try. That's a damn lie. I don't need no three more. I don't need no 3 kids. No, y'all need another Father's Day on top of the other Father's Day y'all got. Don't. When I be looking over here, looking over there. Do you know OG Honorable? I don't know who that is. Who is that? Who is that? Who OG? Ain't you boy? I don't know. Ain't you boy? I don't know what kind of name is that. But yeah. Cookie, do whatever makes you happy. You know what I mean? If this is a easier path for you to do, then do what is best for you. Take the shot. You just have to be prepared to finance it. What you mad at me me for? Basketball player for the Knicks. I ain't never heard of his name. Y'all got the same eyes. You want to relocate to another state for a job? You know what? You young. You ain't got no kids. Go for it. Go on. Go wherever you. Why do you look so bad? What you look like? You both look high. We both look high. Do you look high? What you look like? You talking about I look high? What you look like? What does looking high look like? What does looking high? I'm not high. I'm old. I'm not high. Yeah, you. I'm talking about you. What do you look like? What? You getting high? Don't get high. Don't get high. You handsome. Who told you you handsome? Who told you you handsome? If your mama told you that, that may not count. To be honest, you know, mamas say all kind of stuff. Uh, yeah, people are. That's not true because everybody. All your classmates do. I don't know about all that, but anyway. I don't get high. I don't do drugs. I say no to drugs. I say no to all that stuff. I don't do that. I've never done drugs. Are you a Christian? Are you a Christian? Bet I look better than you. Well, how are we gonna determine if you look better than me? Well, who gonna come in here and vouch for you? Yeah, Cookie, try something new. You know, sometimes when things don't work out where you live at, it's time to try something new. Try something fun, interesting. Go to a different state. Go get a different job. I know I got a lot of trolls. They come on here because it's Sunday night and they got to get their energy for tomorrow. You know what I mean? To take on the world. But like, share, and subscribe to my troll channel. Welcome trolls. Welcome all my trolls. Welcome to Trolls Central. Welcome here. You are a wonderful guest being here. Thank you. Thank you for all showing up and being your true self. You know what I mean? There's not too many places you can be yourself. But thank you for coming to my live stream as the trolls. Right, Cookie? Don't move unless they give you that. But if you move, that's good. I need to be fruitful and multiply. How many of me do we need? We don't need. You know what? I haven't seen Boris in a long time. I wonder what happened to him. I hope he okay. He might got his account ripped away or something. My school book cool. How old are you? I'm old enough to be your grandma. I'm old enough to be your grandma, to be honest. I'm a grandma. I'm not a grandma in real life, but I'm old enough to be your grandma. Oh, you 41. Oh, okay. I'm not old enough to be your grandma. He fell in the toilet. Dang. Maybe. I don't know what happened to Boris. But anyway, I don't know what happened. The person that said, there you go. Knows how to have a laugh. I appreciate all the trolls I got out here in YouTube. You know what I mean? I appreciate all of them because they could be doing anything else. You know, they could be cleaning in between their toes right now, but they don't want to clean in between their toes. They want to come on here. They could be putting syrup on their eggs right now. They could be, you know, they could be shaving their back or shaving their tongue or whatever going on. They could be doing that, but they chose to be here with me. And that means a lot on this Father's Day. And there's a lot of trolls out there who don't have a father. And I'm glad you come to my live stream so I could be your daddy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I could be your daddy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of people that need a daddy right now. You know, I can be that placeholder. You know, until your daddy come back. If your daddy come back, I could be the placeholder for your daddy. Now I don't want to play catch with you or nothing like that, or show you nothing about girls or nothing. I don't want to talk to you about none of that stuff. You know, I'll talk to you about motor oil. You know, horsepower in a car or something like that. You making some biscuit pancakes still? So, you know how I feel about that biscuit. Hate it. They need to burn them all. I hate biscuit pancake mix. It's disgusting. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't like biscuit at all. But shout out to all my trolls. I pray you have a better Father's Day next year. I pray that you do. I pray you do. Because I know how hard it is to come home. Come home after work. And there's nobody there. There's nobody there. Just you, your computer, and your fingertips hitting that keyboard. You hate pancakes burning? How are things with your baby daddy? What baby daddy? What baby daddy you talking about? What baby daddy you talking about? Because the two I got, I don't talk to them. I got two. I've never talked to them in years. I don't talk to them. I have nothing to say. There's no conversation I need to say to neither one of them. There's not a word. Silence. Silence. Straight up silence. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't think the kids call the kids I don't think they calling nobody. Oh, I forgot one more product I got from Dollar Tree. Let me smell it. It smells good. Are you the problem? Are they the problem? I'm not the problem. Why would I be the problem? Do I look like a problem? I keep to myself. I'm not the problem. I'm not the issue. It's them, not me. Okay? I'm cool, I'm cool, calm, and collective. I'm cool. You know, I get along with people. They the problem, not me. Okay? You know, I've been as nice as I possibly can be. When they get old, they gonna talk about me to they family and friends. When they get old, they're gonna be sitting sitting somewhere talking about, man, I used to know this woman. She used to make some good gumbo. Well, then one of them gonna say, I met this woman. I met this woman, and she taught me about a medium well done, and the temperatures of a steak. She taught me about that. I met this woman, and she was so kind. She gave me a loaf of French bread. Uh, I find my colleague to be highly engaged and enjoy also in the emotion. Oh, thank you, Sia. Um, Hold on, what did you say up here? I missed it. You kind of do seem like a problem. You seem like your mouth gets you in trouble. I know you ain't talking to me about my mouth get me in trouble. I don't be saying nothing. I'm easy peasy. You know, I'm a good person to get along with. I'm not argumentative. I walk away. When you start talking crazy to me, I just leave you alone. If you don't like something, if I don't like something you say, I just stop talking. Cause ain't no use in me explaining anything to you when you are talking crazy to me. You know what I mean? I don't have time for craziness. You talk crazy to me, you're gonna be talking to yourself. That's just the bottom line. Okay? So I know I'm not the problem. I'm not the problem. I'm easy going. You are not new to my channel. You've been on here for a minute. Talking about I seem like my mouth get me in trouble. What? In trouble with who? In trouble with who? I need to make me a late night yogurt. I want a yogurt so bad. Oh my god. I want to make me a yogurt with some I got some pecans from Bucky's. My mother brought me some Bucky's today. Some Bucky's briskets. And then I had some Bucky's cherry sour candy. Yeah, it depends if it's curable. I would take the free. You would take the free house? I don't think those are curable. But the house is yours. Ooh, sliced almonds. Ooh, I got some, and I got some too. DNA. I mean, a cookie. I got some sliced almonds too. I do got some. I got some dark chocolate. I put some dark chocolate in there. That sounds so good. I might make me one. I got some bananas. I got some bananas. You know I love the sliced bananas and put them in my yogurt. I might do that. You know, I might make it up tomorrow and then eat it. I mean, make it up tonight, eat it tomorrow. Now my sister made a peach pie yogurt. It was crazy. I had all these repairs and a mortgage. I want to be free of that. Ah, I know that's right. Anything to let some of that load off. You know, everybody could use a free house, to be honest. You know, I think everybody should work together and get their mortgages. Get their mortgages forgiven. That's what we need. We need mortgage forgiveness. You know, because when you went in there to buy the house, you wasn't thinking clear. So you need mortgage forgiveness. Y'all need to start, everybody who got a house, y'all need to start that. Mortgage forgiveness. Because you was out of your mind when you signed all them papers to get the house. Okay? I think after you pay the house for a good 10 years, they should just automatically just say, hey, you know, you ain't got to pay. You proving yourself. You know, you proving yourself. Like your mom and them, you know, when you done good in school and all that and blah, blah, blah. We could get bailed out. You know what? You know what? You could take a whole neighborhood, maybe a whole hey Nathan. You could take a whole neighborhood and y'all all get together like and form a corporation. Turn the neighborhood into one corporation. That's what should happen. That's what should happen. Everybody should get together that has houses in the same area and form a corporation so the whole neighborhood could get tax breaks, so the whole neighborhood can get some of this property written off. Let's tap in. There you go, group economics. Let's all tap in. If you got a house, you know what I mean, and you part of a neighborhood, like a nice sized neighborhood, y'all all need to get together and turn the neighborhood into a corporation. I know you don't like your neighbor Steve because he be burning the hot dogs on the grill every summer. But y'all need to get together. You, Steve, Barbara, and Tyrone. I know you don't like Tyrone. But everybody need to get together, the neighborhood, and form a corporation. And when it's time for the government to bail out people, y'all sign up. Bail us out too. You know what? That's what neighborhoods should do. Y'all should all turn the neighborhood into a corporation, and then start making, because some of these HOAs and stuff, they don't be doing the improvements in the area like they need to. They don't be doing the improvements. So y'all need to vote, get rid of that, get rid of the HOA, and then form a corporation for the whole neighborhood. Everybody is involved, and then y'all can collectively make better decisions for the neighborhood. Okay? And get y'all tax breaks and all that kind of stuff. But you got to work together as a unit. It can't be some people get the benefit and some people don't. You have to have a come to Jesus moment and say to yourself, we doing this for the better good of the neighborhood. What am I talking? Jimmy, how you doing? I'm not interested in pursuing a relationship. I would be okay with a relationship as long as it ain't trying to drain me. I ain't trying to be drained. I'm not trying to be, I don't want no headache. I don't want you talking crazy to me. I don't want to hear no crazy stuff. Matter of fact, I probably just want you to be quiet some of the time. My neighbors don't like that I blast music, but I pay for this. But I know that's right. And they can't tell you what to do because you pay the mortgage. You pay the bills. You know what I mean? Neighborhoods need to kind of accommodate our what kind of question have you posted in your poll? What made you think of I'm trying to see what kind of mindset y'all got. That's why I posted the question. Because there are some people that would do that. You know what I mean? It's just a hypothetical. But talk to your neighbors and get back with me and let me know what your neighbors say. Go have a barbecue. Invite everybody over from the neighborhood. Make sure somebody that's cooking on the grill know what the hell they doing. And everybody get together and as a collective, get rid of, crazy HOA and get together and make you a corporation, you know, and move on from that and see what happens. And maybe y'all can get all y'all mortgages, wiped away. Get everybody's mortgage, wiped away, free and clear. You got, turn your community into a city, into a little city government. These are the things you gotta do. You gotta play the games. You gotta play the game the way the game need to be played. You can no longer afford to do not play the game how it need to be played. We all been following the monopoly rules for so long. Now it's time to, create some new ways of doing things. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Figure out a new way. All y'all tired of the potholes? You tired of the HOA not doing what they need to do? You know what I mean? Figure it out. Get together, have a conversation. Everybody get together, talk, share some beers. Beers and burgers bring the neighborhood together. All you gotta do is 3 or 4 neighbors, y'all all got Blackstones. Bring out y'all Blackstones, cook up some damn burgers for the neighborhood, have some beers and stuff like that, and everybody have a conversation about what the hell need to change up in this hole. You tired of a woman not cooking for a man? I'm tired of you asking women about cooking. We don't want to cook. You like loud European metal. I like heavy metal music too. Is it time for me to collect 8 STDs? KWS, people love to listen to their loud music. But there is a consideration when you listening to it. Now, if you want to listen to your music very loud, anytime, any day, you don't care if it's a weekday, you need to move out to the country. You need to move out to the rural area and where your house is isolated from everybody else, if that's what you want to do. But if you want to play your music before 10 o'clock, at wherever you live, that's fine. But after 10 or after 9, you have to take into consideration there are people who have trouble sleeping. There are people who have children, and those children, have trouble sleeping. You got elderly people living in certain places, and they have trouble sleeping. And so you're disrupting the natural order of things as far as people trying to go to bed. I like 9-inch nails. I like Aerosmith. I like Marilyn Manson. I don't know, just a few. I'm watching the Jeremy Hill show. Who is that? I returned from Mars. I know that's right. I was not eating no Mars bars. Women do cook, but we women are not just good for cooking. Y'all got to. Somebody said yes. Women are not just good for cooking. Good women are. Y'all need to think beyond eating. Eating women cooking, whatever the hell going on. Y'all need to think beyond that and think about, does she have a brain? Let me tell you something. My daddy was talking to a woman, and she didn't know how to go in the medicine cabinet, get his medicine, and save his life. Y'all need to start worrying about cooking. Y'all need to worry about if you in trouble and that Viagra kick your ass. You want that woman to be able to go in the cabinet and get your rescue medicine so you can live for another Viagra session. You know what I mean? You can't do your thing if you ain't breathing. So y'all need to stop worrying about woman cooking. Does she have the mindset to be of any help when you in trouble? When you in trouble, when your heart about to give out, is she gonna take you to the hospital, or is she gonna sit and watch a reality show while you over there dying on the floor? Which is it? Y'all need to care about more about that kind of stuff and not can she cook a roast? Cause she could cook a roast and let you roast on the damn floor. Uh it was on Friday that you were scheduled to travel tomorrow. Oh, yes. You love Nine Inch Nails. I like Marilyn Manson. I got the song from Nine Inch Nails, Closer, on my playlist. I listened to that today. I did some real chicken, hot dog, potato salad again. Where my damn plate, AZ? Where is my plate? AZ, I'm going to add some more stuff to my Patreon today. There are some images that were not in my book, but I did delete some of these images because they off the chain. But I added some extra images to the PDF of my Spilled Whiskey book. So I'm gonna upload it tonight, and then you can see those images and all that kind of stuff. So look, make sure you check your Patreon later on tonight or something like that. If she can't find the first aid kit in my house and murder, she ain't right. You need to worry about, can this woman help you with the hymenec? Okay, you gotta prove that fast. Ain't Cookie. Good luck. You need to know if this woman can uh uh help you if the lawnmower, you go outside and lawnmower, cut the grass with no shoes on, and you slice your foot. She gotta be able to drive you, bandage your toe up, because you should have wore some shoes when you was cutting the grass. She bandaged your toe up and take you to the emergency room. You need a woman that got a driver's license. That's what you need to care about. Can she drive you to the ER? With boys knowing, and they just recently called 9 Inch knowing they play coach. Oh, that's nice. I'm gonna have to check that out. But need a new jar of Vaseline. For Patreon. Woo. If y'all want to join my Patreon, it's Livia Flair. You can join. You can see all kind of extra stories and stuff that I write. I actually write books and stuff like that. So with the Vaseline, he talking about my book. Hold on. This is my book. And AZ has a copy of this book. If you want a free copy, you have to be over the age of 18. And I will send you a copy of this book. All you gotta do is email me. I will send you a copy of this book. If you want it, it's free. Only got a few copies and that's it. And then it's gone. So if you want a copy of this book, you gotta be over the age of 18. But what he's talking about is my Patreon account. So if you want to go to my Patreon account and join, you can join Patreon. Eventually, we're going to be doing a private group live streams on there and just talk about all kind of wild, crazy stuff you can't talk about here on YouTube. It was a live soundtrack for the new Tron movie. Oh, that's nice. I'm gonna have to check that out. Not going to scare you, but you'd avoid things like that. But it's your choice. You should think about the time. Have you checked them out? Who said that? Who said that, Cookie? What's the book about? What is it? This is an adult storybook. It's adult topics. That's all I can tell you. You have to be an adult to read it. You can't be under 18. You gotta be over the age of 18 to read this book. But it's my book. You see my name on it. Okay? But the book is off the chain. The PDF of the book will be up on my Patreon. If you want to sign up for Patreon, you can get access to the PDF version of the book. If you don't want to give out your address, I think you AI. I don't know how you not 24. I'm not 24. When you get a chance, check out the video for Swedish band Eminence of Sporting. Oh, let me write that down. Hold on. Because YouTube won't do a live chat replay. It won't show it till tomorrow, and then I'll be able to look this up tonight. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Let me. You said Swedish man Eminence. The sword never bends. The sword. Never bends. Okay, I got it. A lot of top tier similarly the map or true words meant with my books are off the chain. My books are off the chain. Okay? When did I write this? When did I do this book? Does it have the date in here somewhere? Did I put a date? I don't think. I don't know, but it's a good book. I'm left-handed too. You left-handed? I'm not left-handed. That's a good idea. Stay natural. Because don't nobody know what these medicines and shots, weight loss shots, are going to do in the long term. You know, I don't think nobody's been on it for 10, 20 years yet. Doctor and new lifestyle is yep. And Marilyn Manson released a new video, Exit Wound. I'm gonna have to check that out. Marilyn Manson. I haven't seen it. Manson. I love his song, The Beautiful People. Exit Wound. Yeah, we was going through our emo days when I was younger. Did you guys see Oprah's new exercise video? What? Oprah ain't got no exercise video. What the hell you talking about? Why would she be exercising? She's on a weight loss drug. I don't think she's exercising. I could have swore she was on the weight loss drug. I don't think she exercising. I think she said she was on Ozempic or something. She did an interview. It looks like you left-handed through the. I'm not. I'm not. I am right-handed all day, but I can do things a lot with my left hand. I seen him recently. I seen him uh in a it wasn't an interview. He was somewhere. I want to say he was at a fashion show. He was somewhere. I can't remember where he was. But he done lost weight. I think he had gained a little weight and then lost weight or something. I can't remember. Avoid being a testaholic. But we used to listen to Marilyn Manson all the time when I was younger. And what's the other one? What happened that I got from Subway? Did he lose a lot of weight? Yeah, and then he went to prison. He was messing around with children or something like that. He got in trouble with some about some kids or something. That's all I remember. You had to look it up. But he had lost all that weight eating sandwiches, got all that money and the house and all that, and I think he lived in Indiana. Had all that money and got it all taken away. I think he got caught up in some type of sting, some type of predator sting or something like that. I hate when I hear stories like that where people got a whole bunch of money and just ruin everything. For what? Especially when people work hard, like become a doctor, and you spend all that time in school, medical school, you do all this stuff to get to that position. You finally get your white coat. You got patience and people trust you and believe in you and all that, and you just throw everything away doing stupid stuff. Did I used to dress emo? I wouldn't say totally dress emo, but I used to do the black lipstick and all that dark eyeliner and all that kind of stuff. And I had my hair cut really short at one time, and um, wearing a whole bunch of earrings and all that kind of stuff. I was in between. But I love me some rock music. I love rock music. I got a whole rock playlist, two or three of them. I think three. Play rock playlists and stuff like that. I love that kind of music. 9 Inch Nails newest video 9 months ago. Really adds a lot. I need to watch that. Have you noticed a slight increase in your weight this weekend? I'm only tell you, you've been enjoying all those eggs. Yeah, I've been eating a lot of eggs, guys. A lot of eggs. A lot of eggs. And over the weekend, I went out of town, and so I had a few things. What do you want? I'm on my live stream.
Where the hell hair gel go?
It's in my bathroom on the counter. I had what I had papados and all that. So I had some food over the weekend, some stuff I don't normally eat. But I'm back on my business with my eggs and all that stuff. Uh, watch the Jared Subway documentary. People were leaving their kids around here like he was. Wow, why would you do that? I don't care if somebody's famous and got money. You don't leave your kids around anybody you don't really know. Red Hot Chili Peppers. Yes. Now the Red Hot Chili Peppers, that used to be my ish right there. I love them. I love them. Them, Guns N' Roses. I listen to Guns N' Roses all the time. And I love Bohemian Rhapsody. When I turn that on in my car, it's like I'm having a religious experience. I love Bohemian Rhapsody. I turn it up too. I crank that volume up. And I'll be like, yes, yes, yes. Oh, yes. So I love that Bohemian Rhapsody song. Queen. There you go, Queen. The band Queen. Uh, thank you about the red lipstick. RHCP. The Who. The group, The Who. But I love rock music. I love it. It gets you going. Nobody makes rock music like they used to be honest. The rock music years ago used to be full of, sadness, anger against the system, all this kind of stuff. It used to be very passionate, music. Oh yeah, the group. Uh, One love to you. Thank you, Lee. I be jamming to the beginning of Bohemian Rhapsody. I didn't know he could sing like right. I love that one. I love good rock music. I love it all. Aerosmith has I love Aerosmith. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm old. I'm real old. I love that kind of stuff. In Europe, they still do rock. It's still big there. Oh, really? Yeah, in the U.S., it sucks right now. It's not getting through. It's not getting through like it used to. You know what I mean? I mean, you used to sit and wait for the video to drop for Guns N' Roses and Red Hot Chili Peppers. You used to anticipate them coming on the screen like, yeah, oh, yeah, yeah. Bon Jovi, yeah. I love me some Bon Jovi too. You used to anticipate them coming on the screen. You get excited. When Slash get on that guitar and all that, used to get so hyped. And Flea on the drums. You know what I mean? Used to get so happy. But that music it's not getting through. It's not getting through. It's not doing what it should be doing. I went to a heavy metal concert, experienced it with a friend. Met this fine little redhead. She was cool. But when the concert started, she was in that mosh pit. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do. Now, see, I don't need to go to no concert because I know everybody ain't got no deodorant on. You know what I mean? I know the people that attend a heavy metal rock concert, the last thing they thinking about is lotion and deodorant. So I can't be in the midst of that. I gotta stay. I gotta watch from a distance. You know what I mean? I love rock music, but I'm gonna watch y'all through a glass window. Okay, I'll watch through a glass window. I know the bottom of everybody's feet is dirty like crusted dirt on the bottom. I ain't got time. My girl is ignoring me and I'm ignoring her. I tried cheating on her today, but I wasn't successful. Try again tomorrow. I went to an R&B concert. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I want to smell good smells. You know what I mean? I ain't got time to be smelling, funky funkness at the concert. That ain't it. Yeah, check out Lord of the Lost from Germany. Let me write that down. Lord of the Lost. Lord of the Lost. There is this band Avatar from Sweden. Avatar from Sweden. If you heard of them, Best Beast in Black, Finland. Beast in Black. Mm-hmm. I'll let you know if it's good. I'm gonna let you know once I listen to the music. If you know what you talking about, okay. I'll report back to you and tell you if it sounds good or not. Welcome back, Abby. Welcome back to the almost end of this live stream. This live stream ends in 15 minutes. Me too. I like honesty too. I love honesty. Okay. I came back at the kind of wrong time. You did? No, you came back at the right time. Because in 15 minutes, this whole thing just shuts down like a car battery. Yeah, them good times had to come to an end. Had to come to an end. I gotta get my sleep in. You know what I mean? I gotta get 2 sheets to the wind. Get wrapped up in that blanket. That blanket be calling me, be calling my name. You know what I mean? I sleep good. One thing I'm gonna do is sleep good. You know what I mean? I got this heating pad. Let me tell you something. I was gonna give away my heating pad to somebody because I thought I was gonna be nice and give it to them. But you know what? God had other plans, and the relationship ended before I could give them the heating pad, and that was God. That was God. God knew I needed that heating pad, and so I put that thing in the bed with me, and I crank it up. I crank that heat up. And I lay in that heat. Boy, that heat be massaging all the back, the whole thing. Ooh, that heat feel good. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. And I got the air on. I'm real crazy. I got the air on, the heating pad in the bed, and I got the fan on. I don't know why I got so many things going on, but it feels good. I like the breeze from the fan, the cool air from the air conditioner, and then the heating pad. Woo! I know that's like a crazy combination, but it you need a man. What made you say that? What made you say I need a man? Because I got a heating pad. Oh, you crazy son. Mm-hmm. I is crazy a little bit. Oh, you just I am crazy. What we talking about here? Anyway, so I got my setup in my bed. Then I got my little iPad for my little meditation videos I listen to while I sleep. Every night I do a different one. I do the wealth. I'm gonna be wealthy. I'm wealthy. Meditation. I do the I'm beautiful meditation. I do the skinny body meditation. Now that one has not transformed, has not happened yet. So I'm waiting on that one. That the skinny meditation hasn't happened yet, but it'll happen. Over time we'll see. You see me transform. You know what I mean? So that's what I do. I listen to my meditations. I read my books. Everybody got me reading books and all this kind of stuff. Now I haven't finished the books that I'm supposed to be reading because I've been busy doing so many other things. But that's what I do. I'm going to do a nighttime routine on my channel, but I'm gonna do a live stream nighttime. Cause you know what I'm not gonna do? I'm not about to sit here and set up the camera 5 different ways so y'all could see this imaginary nighttime routine. Cause I know half of these people that do these videos, this is my nighttime routine. I know that ain't the way they get ready for no bed. Every night you not laying out no pajamas, the soap and all. You not doing all that. That's not realistic. So I'm gonna give you a realistic nighttime machine, nighttime routine. I'm gonna set the camera up in one area. That's it. You see what you see, and then that's it. We're gonna move on. So like, share, subscribe to the channel so you can see the nighttime live stream. You know what I mean? So make sure you hit that notification button so you can be aware of when it's going down, because I don't plan anything on this channel. This channel is straight up random and chaotic and all over the place. Set your cells underground, but I love Bad Blood. The video. Bad Blood. Have I seen that? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We're going to be listening to a whole bunch of rock music. And we're going to do a review on some of these bands that you suggested and let you know what I think of them. Because I'm really particular about my music. Do a backflip. Do that. And do I look like I show speed? Do I look like I show speed to you? You want me to do a backflip and end up in the ER? And where am I backflipping to? And who gonna help me get up? I can't be doing that. You know how old I is? I do a backflip and all my kneecaps are gonna give out, and then I'm gonna need surgery. And then the insurance ain't gonna wanna cover my knee surgery. And then I gotta come back to my live stream and blame you. You just said nighttime machine. You changed that to it. No, nighttime routine. Not nighttime machine. You got Madonna as an all-time great. You want to predict? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Madonna is an all-time favorite. Her music, and just about everybody knows her music. So, AZ, argue with your mama now about Madonna. Hello, Billy. How you doing? Welcome to my almost the end of my live stream. We about to have a 10-minute TED. Oh no, was it 9? We about to have an 8-minute TED talk about washing dishes. We about to have an 8-minute TED talk about washing dishes with your socks on. You don't look like some dude. Where the hell that coming from? What the hell you talking about? I watch 2 toe tag metal reviews from Canada. I like their honesty. They will tell me if they think the song sucks. Oh, they call 2 toe tag metal. Ooh, that's a name. 2 toe tag metal. I like a good review. If you did an actual TED Talk, what would be your topic? I think I'm well versed in the relationship department. So, or my TED Talk could be about being yourself. Being yourself. And living in your truth. A lot of people, I feel like a lot of people cannot live in their truth. And that's why they get frustrated and upset and mad at other people, because they can't live the life that they actually want to live. So if I had a TED Talk, it would be about that. I've been doing great. What's your sign and what year you were born? You were born in 85. I'm older than you. You gonna wash the dishes? I'm an Aries. You gonna wash dishes with socks? Are you wearing? I wash dishes with socks on. You know, I ain't trying to get water everywhere. You know what I mean? Put your socks on. I'm talking about. Do you look like a I show speed? Oh, okay. That's what you're saying. Uh, um, mm-hmm. You a Capricorn. I don't know much about Capricorns. But that's what I would do my talk on. You know, I think I'm well versed. I could probably stand up and do a TED talk on that, pretty good and have a very good conversation afterwards about it. You don't even wash dishes. I see your BS you call dishwasher. Let me tell you something, AZ. Let me tell you something. You don't know what the hell you talking about. I wash damn good dishes. I've been a dishwasher most of my life since I was a child. I'm a supreme professional when it comes to washing dishes. But now I'm retired. So now I put the dishes in the dishwasher as a retiree. You know what I mean? I'm a retired dishwasher. I've been washing dishes since I was 10 years old. So, as a retiree, I deserve to put the dishes in the dishwasher and put in use the best dishwashing detergent there is. So what's the problem? Aries, and what's the date? What you trying to figure? You trying to figure out my You trying to figure out my moon and sun or something? I'm not gonna tell you all that. You don't need to be figuring out my moon and sun. I love washing dishes. Oh yeah. I don't like washing dishes, but I do love putting them in the dishwasher. I do love that. You you and Libra are supposed to be my least compatible sign. Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. We not compatible. That's good. I like washing my dishes. I have a dishwasher. I don't even like to use it. I like hand washing my dishes, a little bleach and how. And that is good for you, because that means your wrist, you got good wrist and stuff, and you ain't got carpal tunnel or nothing like that. I mean, I don't have carpal tunnel, but I feel like as a retired washing dishes person, I deserve to be using that dishwasher. Dishwasher is a luxury, to be honest. Not everybody has them. You know what I mean? It's a luxury. So, I feel good. I feel like I deserve it after washing dishes since I was 10 years old and being told that they not clean enough and all this kind of stuff for years as a kid. I deserve the dishwasher. Okay. Are you saying that you look? I ain't saying I look like no I show speed. I said, what the hell you talking about? Those lips are compatible. Watermelon felon channel. What the hell you talking about? I ain't never stole no watermelons. Have you been stealing watermelons? First of all, watermelon heavy. And I got bad knees. So how the hell I'm gonna be stealing watermelons? If you're gonna steal them, you're gonna steal more than one. And I can't be stealing more than one watermelon, trying to run to my car and all that, my bad knees, and I've been dropped the watermelon, it been bust open, and what the hell I got after that? Nothing. Not a damn thing. So you ain't gonna never see me stealing no damn watermelons. She steal onions. I don't steal no onions. He's saying watermelon because of Carmelo Anthony. What the hell is that talking about? What that guy do? What is he talking about? I ain't got nothing to do with whatever y'all talking about. Dishwasher is for lazy people. That's not true. Dishwasher for smart people, to be honest. Dishwasher, allows you to have more time for other things that you need to do. You know, instead of standing there washing dish by dish, you could put them in the dishwasher and go read a story to your child. You could be sitting next to your child by their bed reading Cinderella instead of slaving at the sink for almost 20 minutes. You could be sitting there reading stories to your kid. So it helps you prioritize other things. That's what the dishwasher does. You know what I mean? Oh, that's a racist term. I don't know what the hell they talking about. Just be your true self. Doesn't some dishwashers use less water than my? Right, right. There you go, Az. There you go. Jay, why you come here at the last minute when this live stream about to end talking about what happened to earlier? What happened to you coming back when the live stream restarts? Where you been at this whole entire time? This whole entire time I've been on here and you just now coming back out of your zombie apocalypse and come back on this live stream complaining when you should have been you know you supposed to be day one. You supposed to be day one. And when the live stream ends, you know to restart your phone, restart your cellular, and get back in here. But you didn't do that because you don't care. You don't care. You don't care. You care about yourself. You care more about Happy Father's Day than coming back to see if I could have passed out. I could have passed out in this live stream, and you supposed to be a health professional. You supposed to be a health professional. You didn't even come back to see if I blacked out or anything because you don't care. And that's just the bottom line. You was talking about you didn't say Happy Father's Day and all this mess. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Oh, anyway, let me go back to what people were saying to me. Oh, yep, it's better to dishwasher. I have one at the house. I think I hadn't used it. No one about 4 times. If you use it, it saves you time. Using the dishwasher saves you so much time. You could be load the dishwasher up, and that allows you to have more time to shave the hair off your toenails. You know what I mean? There are other important things you could be doing than standing at the dishwasher. You could be swiping on Tinder, finding your wife, instead of standing at the sink trying to wash dishes. You know what I mean? So many things you could be doing. You know, you could be changing your, throwing away your old toothbrush and getting a new one. Oh, God, Jay, what you talking about? I'm supposed to be off of this live stream. You come here at the last minute complaining about I'm not talking enough about fathers. Okay. Let me get my mind together. Let me give a short TED talk to all the fathers out there. Let me dim the light. Let me dim the light. Good evening, fathers. Good evening. And we want to give you a special thank you for being wonderful protectors, providers of your family, especially your children. You have done a lot. You have went above and beyond the call of duty. Even though you be playing the call of duty when you're supposed to be taking out the trash. But that's not neither here nor there. You are an important force within this family structure. Everybody needs you. They depend on you. They love you, even though they don't say it. Even though nobody says it. They love you to death. Even though your son wrecked your car last week doesn't mean a damn thing. He still loves you as a father. Okay? He still loves you as a father. Okay? And you have done a lot. Remember last week when you mowed the grass? Now the family can walk through the grass without their shoes on. Why? Because of dad. Because of dad. We couldn't do that without you. We couldn't do that without you. Without you mowing that grass, getting out in that sun, and letting that sun bake you to about 85 degrees. We couldn't do it without you. You know, when things need fixed, that door keeps squeaking, and you put that I can't believe it's not butter on the door hinge, and now it's not squeaking no more. Why? Because dad fixed it. Dad does it all. He's great. He's wonderful. Without him, that raccoon would have been scaring us the rest of the weekend. But what did dad do? He went out there with a broom and he shooed the raccoons away. The whole family. Ugh. Without dad, what will we ever do without dad? He's wonderful. And he makes the best breakfast when mom is not around. You know, pour the whole box of cereal in one bowl and give everybody a spoon. Who else does that but dad? Who else does that but dad? Thank you to all the fathers who go above and beyond, who work hard every single day to provide, protect, and take care of their family. Okay? And it's always up to meet the challenges of everyday life with no complaint. Thank you. Thank you very much. Happy Father's Day. Oh God, hold on. Let me. Welcome back. Welcome back to the end of this live stream. Daddy needs pork chops. Let's move this live to the kitchen. That's a damn lie. We not making no pork chops. It's Father's Day. Dad doesn't need pork chops right now because of his heart condition. So, we're gonna eat a salad. How about that? We'll eat a salad. How about that? Mm-hmm. 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 Where's your gift? You can't keep the talk. Papa needs a new mattress. I ain't buying you no mattress. Why do y'all always want a pedicure on Father's Day? Nobody want to cut y'all long, hard toenails. Men, I want to know why men have the hardest toenail I've ever seen. Why do y'all have toenails that curve into y'all skin underneath y'all toe? Why y'all got the hardest toenails known? Y'all got lion toenails. That's what men have. Men have lion toenails. Thank you. I will look into the music. Cause we work hard. You know what, Jay? Let me tell you something. For you coming in my live stream at the last minute talking crazy to me on my damn live stream, and I'm supposed to be logged off a minute ago, but because of you, I had to extend my time because you come back causing hell. Talking about something you don't know about. Jay, when the last time you did some hard work? Huh? When the last time you did some hard work? You didn't even get the ducks out the pool. Talking about hard work. You just wheeling people around the hospital. Oh, we working on our feet. We can't just sit pretty in 2025 Honda with watch. Oh my God. Are you serious? You know how hard I be working in these streets? I be working. I don't know what y'all be doing, but I be working. You know what I mean? I gotta think. You went in today in this attic full of heat and changed the house. That's what you did? Jay, that's what you're supposed to do. That's your job. Go in the attic, clear out all the ghosts in your attic and go and change the damn house filter. Why you buy a house that you gotta change the filter all the way up in the attic? What kind of damn house is this? You supposed to cook pork chop. I'm not cooking no pork chop. I'm not cooking nothing. I'm not cooking. Jay, I'm trying to be nice to you because it's Father's Day. Ain't nobody else probably told you Happy Father's Day. It's probably why you're so upset because ain't nobody told you nothing today. I hope your child contacted you. I love to cook. That's what I'm talking about. I prefer a man cook all my food. I need a man to be chefing it up in that kitchen, cooking me shrimp and grits. If you don't know how to cook grits, I don't want to talk to you. If you don't know how to cook no grits, I don't want to be bothered. I need somebody to know how to cook grits and chef it up. Get in there and make that shrimp and grits. That's what I prefer. That's what I prefer out here. You don't even cook grits. You eat yogurt. Let me tell you something. I eat yogurt and I eat grits sometime, but I do like grits. I don't eat yogurt every day. Do you see me eating yogurt every day? I don't do that. I love to cook soul food and I love my breakfast. I know that's right. That's what I'm talking about, Billy. That's what everybody want. A man that can cook. Oh my God. A man that can cook and wash his hands. That's a superior individual. That's a superior man. If he can cook and wash his hands too. I'm in it. I'm with it. I'm with it. I like a man that does the little. It's the little things. It's the little things that matter. A man that can cook don't need no woman. Jay, you can't cook at all. You can't cook at all. You need everything. You do. You need somebody definitely. You need somebody definitely. You can't cook. You can't cook at all. Every time you try to cook yourself something to eat, you hate the way it tastes. Every single time. You don't like the taste of your own food. Yogurt and applesauce. You got the diet of a toddler. And I just ate some applesauce. I ate some applesauce before I come on the live stream. I love applesauce. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what the problem is. The older I get, the more simpler the meals are starting to get. The meals are getting simple. Eggs in the morning, applesauce for a snack, yogurt for dinner. I'm about to just cut out everything, and that's going to be the main thing. Eggs, applesauce, yogurt. Except for I'm always washing my hands. I love cooking. I'm not talking about Billy. Ooh, Billy got it going on. Except for recreational purpose, I can order Uber Eats. What do you mean for recreational purpose only? What the hell you talking about? What the hell you talking about, Jay? What you trying to say in here? We don't want to know your freaky stuff on no Sunday. We don't want to know nothing about your freaky lifestyle on no Sunday. I don't need to know that. Whatever you got going on in your personal life, we don't need to know about your freaky side and what you do for an egg omelet. I don't know what you do for egg omelet, but I don't need to hear all that. Now this is a sanctified day. We talking about celebrating Father and Jesus, and the Father and the Father, the Holy Ghost and the Son. And you over here talking about stuff we don't need to hear. Shame on you. Shame. You be ashamed of yourself. Whew. All right, I gotta get out of here. I don't know what he about to turn into. See, it's about to get late at night, and then that's when Jay started really talking crazy. Don't let use you. I know the hell. What you saying? I ain't using nobody. What are you talking about? Why are you trying to mess everything up? Why is it that you know what you is? You a blocker. You a C blocker. That's what you is. You a C blocker. I knew it. I knew it from the first time you came in this live stream. You definitely a C blocker. You come in here and you disrupt and destroy because you don't want to see because you're not happy, so you don't want to see nobody else happy or having a good time. That's what that is. You come in here and you a C blocker all day long. That's what you do. I know you. Yeah. That's exactly what you do. Come in here like, yeah, let me come here and tear some shit up. And that's what you do. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. Shame, 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 shame. Billy says he knows how to cook. He knows how to cook. He washes his hands and all of that. And I don't know what Jay is talking about. Who in the world eats pie with yogurt? My sister made the peach pie yogurt. Now, I'm going to have her recreate it for a video, so stay tuned. Stay tuned. I missed it because I was out of town. I was in Ohio, so I missed it. I was out, doing some things. But I don't know about her freaky combination. Now, she got a cookie combination that she wants me to make. I forgot to mention it because she said she was going to watch my live stream to make sure I mention this damn cookie. Anyway, she wants me to take Bucky's cherry sours, which I got. I got the Bucky's cherry sours. She want me to take the pecan nuts from Bucky's. The cinnamon pecan nuts from Bucky's. Where you was out exposing and watch folks at fishing. I was not exposing nothing. What are you talking about? Anyway, so she want me to take the cherry sours, the pecans, and the coconut almonds from Bucky's. Mix them together and make a cookie out of them. She wanted me to ask y'all, do y'all think that's a good combination? I don't think that's a good combination. If you smack when you eat, that's a big no for me. It's a very irritating. Yeah, ain't nobody got time for that. I don't like that either. You be smacking your lips while you eating. So, yeah, my sister wants me to make these cookies, so look out for that. I'm supposed to be doing that. I think that's a crazy combination. She be sober making these concoctions. I don't know what she be thinking about these. I don't know where she gets this stuff from. But I'm going to show y'all these crazy combinations that she come up with. And I think she said something about cream cheese in them or something. I don't know what the hell she talking about. A cookie with cream cheese, cherry sours, pecans, and chocolate covered almonds. I don't know how in the hell they could be good. She gonna eat it too. Once I make it, I'm gonna make her eat it because she wanted it. Now, if I had to make Jay some cookies, I would make him something bitter and sour. I would make Jay a cookie that's so bitter and sour when he bite into it, one of his teeth come out. One of his tooth come out. So If y'all want to see me make Jay a batch of cookies, sour batch cookies, let me know. Let me know. I will make Jay a sour batch of cookies because he's sour and he's bitter most of the time. He's bitter now. What kind of gift did you get for Father's Day, Jay? What you get? Because you're a good father. What did you get? I know of course you like coconut cookies. Of course. You like Samoas. What kind of gift you get for Father's Day? You didn't get nothing? Oh God, no. We gotta change the tune of the live stream now. Oh man. Oh, to all the fathers out there. Wait a second. I gotta change the tune of this. To all the fathers out there. Oh, gotta wipe the tears away. Oh. Oh. To all the fathers out there that's like Jay that didn't get a gift today on Father's Day. You know what? You're valuable. You're valuable. And you are loved despite not receiving no gift, okay? And it's okay. You know what you have? The gift of life. You have life. You know? And you got free will to go to the store and get a gift for yourself. A pack of cigarettes, a beer, can of mackerel, some socks that don't have holes in them. You have the free will to go get your own gift. And don't worry about the people that didn't show up and give you no gift. Don't worry about them. Yeah, the kids didn't even give him a humidifier or nothing or something for his toenails. At least, give your dad some toenail clippers. They appreciate that kind of stuff. Jay could have got some toenail. Jay, you know what? I'm going to send you some toenail clippers because you deserve it. I know you don't have any. I know you don't have none. And I'm going to send you some toenail clippers because you deserve it. I'm going to go to the Dollar Tree, because they got good quality stuff. It's like shopping at Nordstrom Rack on clearance. So I'm going to get you a nail file and some nail clippers. And happy Father's Day, Jay. Just happy Father's Day. Don't worry about the gift you didn't get. You still living and breathing. You can still turn on your subscription Netflix and Paramount Plus, and you can watch all the shows you want. Don't get down. Don't get down. There's plenty of daddies going through the same thing. You're not the only daddy going through this right now. There's so many daddies. It's in the millions. Okay? Don't get down. Cheer up. Cheer up. Go to Buc-ee's. Go to Buc-ee's and get you some cherry sours or something. Get you some candy or something. I don't know. Get something. Oh God, the things I have to do. The things I have to do for Jay to help him through these processes, through these moments in life. Buy some coffee and some tea. Okay, I'll do that. I'll get you a coffee gift card and send you to Barnes and Nobles. Jay is so tore up about this whole Father's Day. He logged off. And you know what? Maybe he need to rest his mind, to be honest. He needs to rest his brain. You know, his brain is saturated with Father's Day. I can't wait till it's midnight so he can forget about Father's Day and all the stuff he been through. What is Bucky? It's a gas station that has 120 gas pumps, and it is a big store that has all kind of stuff. Let me show you what I got. Hold on. Yeah, I went to Papa Do's. Hold on, let me show you what I got. Hold on. I gotta show everything every time I'm on the live stream. I gotta show everything. Oh. Whew. Let me show you. Let me turn that light off. Okay. All right. So Buc-ee's is a gas station that's in different places. I don't know where it originated from. I'm gonna say Texas. Our grand opening for the first. Oh, nice. Oh, you're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be crowded, so you better go early. But I got some mixed stuff in here. I got my mama brought the pecans, these pecan things. And I got and they're really good. The cherry sours. It is too good. You moved to Dallas from the East Coast. I see a lot of red bucket. Bucky is good. This is my vacation food. Damn, don't you think you could miss a meal or two? Are you missing a meal or two? You want me to send you some Buc-ee's if you missing a meal? Do you want me to send you some Buc-ee's? I haven't forgotten my keto. This is my vacation stuff. After this is gone, I don't buy stuff like this. This is not my normal eating stuff. This is just because this was Buc-ee. This is a once in a who going to Buc-ee's all the time to get this kind of stuff? Not me. But it's good. It's good. What I had so far, I had a brisket sandwich. It was good too. Yeah. I'm doing keto foods during the week. Today is Sunday. I was on vacation. No, we don't have no Buc-ee's in Indiana. There's no Buc-ee's. The nearest Buc-ee's is in Ohio. And it's jam-packed. There's a lot of people that be going to their Buc-ee's. It's a lot. So that's the nearest one is in Ohio. I don't know if we're gonna get a Buc-ee's. If we get one, that'll be great, but I don't know. We'll see. We might get one. Maybe we might get one, but hopefully. But this is really good. So my sister wants me to take all this stuff and make cookies out of them. She wants me to make cookies out of this. I'm like, why the hell would I make cookies out of this? But we'll see. I don't know. I don't know. So I gotta save some of that for these cookies that she want me to make. I don't want to make no. I don't want to make cookies out of my candy, but whatever. We'll see. Uh, are you sure you even be in Kentucky, Bridget? I know the hell you ain't asked me about no damn keto. Do you have to combine keto with intermittent? Yes, you do. I think you do. It works better when you do that. Right now, I'm taking multivitamins. I'm taking a lot of multivitamins, uh, and stuff like that. My wrist is smaller. My wrist is smaller. But I eat an enormous amount of protein. I eat so much protein. That's why I'm so level-headed and clear and focused and during the especially during the weekend stuff. I don't eat all that crazy stuff. I don't eat crazy stuff. This will probably last me if she didn't ask me to make these cookies. This bag probably lasts me a whole month. I don't eat stuff like this anymore. I eat eggs. I got so many eggs. I eat eggs. Eggs, yogurt, egg, yogurt, applesauce. You go 18 hours with eating. I did that first. I thought you was from Texas with your accent. No, I'm from Indiana. Yeah, I think you have to do intermittent fasting to make that kind of stuff work. You have to give your body a break from consuming, food and stuff like that. You gotta give your body a break. Mm-hmm. What do you mean I told you? Keto is eliminating. There's a lady cookie that you could follow. Her channel is called Low Carb Love, and she basically does keto eating, and it's not eating bread, pasta, rice, and stuff. It's everything else but those things, and eating berries and leaving the other fruits alone. So you eating strawberries, blueberries, you eat those, raspberries, but you can't eat the other fruit because of the sugar. And so you're eating vegetables, meat, and dairy. That's it. So if you look at my videos, you can see the little cheese wraps I've been making. I love them things. Those have been a lifesaver. The cheese wraps I make, the um like when I make my lasagna with artichoke hearts instead of pasta, eating like that, spaghetti squash, using that instead of spaghetti noodles, stuff like that. That's keto. What do you mean you was testing me? I don't need you to test me. I still need to try those wrap top. Yes, try the wraps where you take the cheese and you put them on the parchment paper and you add whatever kind of meat you want to the cheese, or you add jalapenos like I did, and then you can bake it in the oven and let it get crisp and let it sit for a minute, and then you can make it into whatever you want. Taco meat. You can put taco meat in your little wrap, your cheese wrap. You could put deli meat in there and make a sandwich. You know what I mean? You can make it like a little sandwich thing. I might have choked on, but I don't, but it won't choke me. What in the world? I I love eating that kind of stuff nowadays. I've gotten away from eating really bad stuff. But this weekend I did eat bad stuff because I was out and traveling and I wanted to try this and that. So, um, you know, it is what it is. Well, what am I supposed to do about it? So, I'm So make sure you try the tacos. I mean, not tacos. Make sure you try the wraps. If you are a person who likes to eat bread and stuff, I mean, adding that wrap to your whole diet, your whole way of eating will make a lot of changes. Will help you stay more consistent with eating keto like stuff. Ooh, I got 3 tea bags going. That's my tea. I drink that. And then I got some China Slim tea too, but I'm scared to take that. Yes, Cookie. Go to her channel, Low Carb Love. And she has a lot of stuff that, will be easy to make and you can do. That's like that. She makes a casserole, and it's basically chicken, cheese, broccoli, stuff like that. And she makes it into a casserole. It looks good and bake it in the oven. So you don't want to be on injections. I don't want you to be on injections either, Cookie, because not for life anyway. Because even though you take the weight loss drugs and diet pills and all this kind of stuff, all these things, you really had to, what is that? Change your mindset. Open your mouse now. What the hell you talking about? Open my mouse. What mouse? What are you trying to type? Biggest thing is just starting to cook at home. And right, cook at home. Cook your food. You will feel so much better cooking your food. That's the first step. Cooking your own food. Everything you like cooking out in the restaurant, you can make it yourself. I understand people do that because out of convenience sometimes you're busy and you may need to order something, but for your day to day, you should just cook little stuff. You don't need a lot of food. You don't need a lot of food. You eat cookies. I had some cookies. Some lemon Oreo cookies. I did have some of those. It was a little pack, the little snack pack. But you can't eat that kind of stuff all the time. So you got to cook regular food, real food. You don't get full off McDonald's. McDonald's is a temporary high, and then you hungry again an hour later. It is not meant to be to satisfy you. They want that food to come out of you as soon as possible because they want you to come back like a drug addict. You know what I mean? They want you to consume and eat McDonald's and all that fast food stuff because it don't last long in your system. Once you eat it, it's like it never happened. And you hungry again. You want food where you're not hungry. So I suggest eating eggs. High protein something. Biggest thing is to read the ingredients that you bring. Right. Once you start reading those ingredients and you see that it's a whole bunch of crap, you ain't gonna pick it up. You ain't gonna eat it. Some of this food ain't made right. It ain't done right. I've stepped away from so many things. When I look back at all the stuff I used to eat, it was off the chain. It was straight crazy. It's like, what was I eating at? What was I eating that for? It served no purpose. It made me feel bad, the whole nine. But Cookie, you'll get better. You'll make some better decisions as you change your lifestyle, your eating lifestyle, and all that kind of stuff. If I was smacking your butt, it would sound like them franchise boys. What the hell you talking about? Oh, I know what it is. It's about to get that midnight hour. Well, it's time for me to go. I want to thank y'all for coming to the live stream. Jay disappeared. I don't know if he got sad and and upset somewhere. Hopefully he's not upset. You know, I know he's very sensitive. He's highly sensitive about these things. If y'all want to send Jay a gift for Father's Day, let me know. We'll collectively scrape up something to send this man, because nobody sent him no gift. Nobody sent him no gift. And that's so sad. It's so sad. But anyway, thank you guys for coming to the channel. Like, share, and subscribe to the live stream so you can see more content and more crazy live streams. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Hopefully you had a great day. Anyway, have a good day tomorrow, Cookie. Bye, everybody.